Ashley, can you give us a little background of how you became the flower queen?
Love that, the flower queen. I was working at a floral shop in Folsom. It was just a part-time job. I was just not enjoying it at all. So I'm like, I consider myself a creative, and I've had a background in just making florals and playing around at my grandpa's nursery when I was younger back in Maui, and always around like beautiful lush trees and florals and foliages. So in Hawaii we used to make leis. I've always had my hand in it, but never thought like, oh, let me go make a career out of it. In 2020 is when she had her anniversary coming up. When I saw her arrangements, I fell in love, and I literally text messaged Alex a screenshot of her website and was like, these are the only flowers you're allowed to buy me from now on. Like, these are next level. I went to drop off the flowers, and so I'm like, let's grab coffee one day. Like, we just felt like we were forever friends instantly. 30-minute coffee date turned into like a 5-hour full-on day, and I just felt like I met someone who was always in my life, and she's been there since day one, but we had that instant connection. I could sure use your help with like the business right now and like the direction I want to take it. So she offered to come over and help, and I offered to give her butter chicken in return. And we worked really well together, and it was what, like 20 minutes into
like no time.
20 minutes into working together, we're like,
Let's do this together. Like, I'll do the marketing and business management, you do the florals, we'll take over the world, it'll be great.
that's when we started brainstorming. Mahina and Soul was born. We like to prep them. We put in floral food solution, get them with water, and then have them tape. In terms of mechanics, we'll use chicken wire, or we'll use tape.
I'm just gonna show you guys. She cut the chicken wire. So she cut the chicken wire and she put it into these cute little pots and then put tape on
just
top.
to secure it.
Just to secure
And that
it.
kind of builds an armature for our greens to go in to have a steady, like when delivery, you see how like when there's movement going on, they're not moving.
Do you take this off afterwards, or you
No,
leave
I
this
just
on?
leave it. So once
You
the
leave it
greens
on.
go in there, it gets covered. So like this one, it just has the floral wire with just a base just to kind of secure that. This is full. It's basically the same concept.
Yeah.
However, we're creating a grid.
So if they were like, I want to learn how to do a cute flower arrangement,
Yeah.
you could just
You
go
can
and
definitely
get chicken wire.
chicken wire at your like hardware store, like Lowe's or Home
Even
Depot,
Michael's
whatever.
sells small
Michael's has small, like your craft stores.
This is just what kind of tape?
That is floral tape. So
Wow, and this thing is like it's this, and you can't just put this into a
no,
pot,
so
right?
exactly. And then we like to when we'll trim and see like what size, kind of just to a rule of thumb. Normally, it's a little neat trick here. Is you look at the size of your vessel, and rules are meant to be broken because of design style, but normally it's you do the height of like what your arrangement will be 1.5 times the width of the vase on the height.
This is your height.
So this is your height right here. So you would you measure your height first. So that's the top of your vase, that's the bottom, right?
Okay.
So you use that as a marker. Now you're gonna go, what's half of that right here, right? So that's the half. So you grab from the base right here.
Ah.
Now move that to the top. That becomes your height. A little trick there.
Ta-da!
Times when you're using more shallow, like we have shallow compotes, it doesn't really apply like that because sometimes you want things lower, and it just depends on the style you're going for. So that's why I say like, some rules are meant to be bent and broken.
But you gotta know how to bend and
you-
break the
yes.
rules, because if you don't, then it's gonna look hectic.
So it's a nice mix. So we have congratulations, we have a promotion.
One of them
and
just
one's,
got
like, thinking of
engaged.
you. Yeah. So
Oh,
it's for all
okay.
occasions.
Flowers are anytime.
anytime.
Yeah,
and
girls
it's,
love flowers. We are women and we
right?
like flowers.
I would agree so. I mean, I'd be in the wrong career if I don't. You know what I mean?
You're gonna get out of business.
You can go on our shop, and it's a floral shop, and we have some examples, and everything we build is custom. So what we have on the website is just to give you a visual of
We never
an
make the
idea.
same arrangement twice.
Okay.
Never make the same arrangement twice, so each one you get is never going to be created again.
Original,
So even it's an
very-
original.
I like
So
that.
we have a notes area to specify stuff like that. Like say, because we have people who are allergic to certain types of flowers too. Like they don't like the smell of lilies or whatever. And
Or
they'll
cats can't be around tulips.
Yeah.
Like it's like catnip for them, but it's poisonous.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So things like that, we have little notes area so that way we can get it right. We also do a light Instagram and Facebook stock on our like where it's going to, so that way we can like get to know them a little bit better.
good.
Yeah.
Because we wanted it to match
That-
their
I
aesthetic.
like
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
we like to be, we're very into detail,
So
right?
it's
So
very personal.
Yeah.
Very-
Usually, how long would it take for you to just create one?
I would say
Ashley, it would take 20 to 30 minutes. Me, it would take 1 to 7 hours.
put a little touch of tropics in
Oh.
my arrangement. So I don't like to,
nice.
because you know when you do a lot of tropicals, it can become a huge tropical arrangement. But I will always add just there we go.
This week's tropic.
Oh,
So this is a pincushion protea that you're holding.
Fireflies.
It's super textural, and this is kind of like a waxy, but I love
Yeah,
it.
it-
There's so many cool elements.
They last
out
so
there.
I
long.
love that.
Yeah.
It looks like it's gonna hurt you, but in
But it's
reality,
really not.
so
It's
sweet.
So we're called Mahina and Soul.
So Mahina means moon in Hawaiian. Emily and I have this connection in like, you know, the moon, women's intuition, just that whole connection. And we
We're
love-
soulmates.
We're soulmates. And then the soul is definitely where, you know, we put our heart and soul into our work.
And soulmate
that's-
doesn't just mean your
It does-
husband, your
no,
partner.
no,
There's
it's
so many
many.
people that you met along the way that you
Right.
just instantly
Connect
click with.
with, yeah.
And like
you're just
Ashley and I, from the second we said hello and saw each other in person, it was like spontaneous combustion. It was like there is an instant relationship
Yes,
here.
it was instant. And so that's kind of like why the name, how it was, you know, we came about.
And we're so much
Soulful.
more than like the florals. Like yes, that is our business facing right now.
Right.
However, it's the relationships we have with our clients
Yeah.
are the most meaningful thing to
Oh,
our business.
100%.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love your personal connection. You're not out there to just rob the person.
No,
You're
no,
there
no.
to put joy and love into
100%. We're very
house and
intentional with our
Yeah.
design, with you're gonna use your thumb as kind of your guiding point and use your index finger. What you're gonna do is you're gonna gently push up, and then do you see how I'm gliding it down? That's just reflex it back. Perfect. And then you use this other hand to just kind of rotate your rose, and then do the same kind of thing.
okay.
Yeah.
So all the outer ones.
Yeah, you're gonna start from outer, and then you're gonna work your way in, because it's easier to start from your outside surface and then work your way in versus trying to pop those through.
You know what? She makes it look so amazing.
And so easy, right?
It's so easy.
And then you're doing it and it
that
won't
you
stick.
just think like, oh yeah, this is easy, but it's not,
It's,
guys.
you have
It's
to be
really
you have to be gentle with it, but like you'll get used to it. But you're doing
the
it.
love.
So then, see, once these start
Uh-huh.
popping up, when you move on to your second layer, it'll hold it down.
Ah.
So I know sometimes
she
you get
really
stuck.
is the flower queen, guys. Ugh.
So yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it. I see you're doing it. You're doing a great
She's
job.
so too nice.
Okay,
So,
now you
that.
exactly. And so now if you wanted to
Wow.
rotate these, you can, and just give it a little fluff. You can just blow on it, and it opens the petals.
Is
up a
this
little bit.
enough? Do you
Yeah,
want me
perfect.
to
You can just
okay,
give
and
it a
then you
little
end
kick.
it with a little blow.
Yep. There you go. See?
Wow.
Now pretty.
Look how beautiful this is. She
She's so
She
cute.
is amazing. They like the tiny little details. Honestly, so her thing is, it doesn't matter where you're putting this. She really wants the front, the back to look the same, the sides. Honestly, I don't even know what's the front and what's the back because this is just beautiful. And anywhere you look, I love the highs and lows of everything, the shadowing, the pop of colors that she has. You are such a talent.
Thank you. You're
I
so sweet.
love this.
Yeah, so that's just the goal, is to have, you know, wherever you place it, to enjoy it from all sides.
It's so beautiful. It smells amazing and it looks amazing. I really, if this was like a dessert, I would eat it. These are so pretty. Look at this cute pot. I want to thank Mahina and Soul for letting me be a part of their day, of getting to see the final products of their flower arrangements. It doesn't matter what the occasion is. I will send the link below. And
yeah, we had so much fun.
yes, that was so much fun.